The latest debut in the U of MC, Captain Marvel flies into theaters and leaves audience in a variety of awes. Not OZ, yes, you heard me right, a few different variations of the emotion. With the usual fantastic, marvelously colored designs, sets, CGI, and scenes set in space, amazing fight scenes, and coordination. A W-aw, as most of the Marvel fans entering the theater with high hopes and expectations, whether it be from early reviews to media hype and news, leaving the theater somewhat disappointed. And aw, look at that kitty. Sitting on a 78% on Rotten Tomatoes, Captain Marvel has the MCU twists and humor for a kind of action-packed spy thriller that is definitely and obviously set in the 90s. And it shoves it down your throat at every turn or chance it can, with the soundtrack, Easter eggs, and outdated tech. Speaking of shoving things down your throat, I tried the new Thai coconut M&M peanuts, and they are delicious. Alright, stay focused. Starting out with a touching tribute to the late Stan Lee via all of his cameos in the MCU logo crawl at the beginning. The pacing leads off to be rushed through the first 20 minutes as if it were a trailer to the movie you're currently watching, as the film as a whole is mostly just a trailer for Avengers End Game. Yes, I know, it's the first female-led MCU film released on International Women's Day, the strongest MCU hero, or hero to date, etc, etc, but for such a large, epic, and built-up picture, it felt small, sealed, formulaic, and, well, contained. Character-wise, Carol Danvers, i.e. Brie Larson, whom amazingly did all of her own stunts, stunted her role with one-dimensional acting and arrogance of pushing too hard to be the female, non-stoppable, leading badass who always gets back up no matter what. SLJ, Nick Fury, or Fury on the other hand, looked like he was having a blast throughout the whole movie in his role. Also detailed with crazy good, unnoticeable de-aging CGI done with his face we've seen over the span of the MCU. It keeps getting more better. It increases in its quality. You can't even tell he's 20 years younger, or 30, 40. I'm gonna have to look that up. On the opposite side, the Skrulls, which are the green transforming aliens that seem to have a very hard time speaking through their face prosthetics and makeup. Speaking through their face prosthetics and makeup, and were obviously dubbed. The main of which, Talos, or played by Ben Mendelsohn, having an Aussie accent from Space Australia, I guess. I don't know. But I do know that they, the Skrulls, were the best and funniest part of the movie, but many moviegoers donned Goose the cat with that role. You see, I brought it back, the cat. I really didn't see why he or it was the show stealer. It was more just the group of this flick. And this flick was not the best, nor was it the worst of the MCU, but may have been a more astounding feature if it was released maybe 4 or 5 movies ago, when there was a smaller scale to expect from a Marvel movie in both epicness and storyline, scripts. It's by the books, patterned, and had most of the audience members wishing they had packed diapers, not wanting to miss a moment for a bathroom break. Or hell, maybe even some wet wipes. Who knows? Personally, I give Captain Marvel a 5 out of 10 and recommend seeing it if you are a Marvel or a fan of the MCU or have seen the previous films to know what the hell is going on. What did you think of Captain Marvel? Did it live up to the hype, or were you left more, can Endgame come out already? Please. And here's one for you listeners at home. How many times did I say MCU in this review? Let me know in the comments below. Until then, that was my review on the Dr. T Show.